Opening day numbers are in for the Odyssey, which has fallen 20 million short from opening day compared to Toy Story 5, which was just a money grab throwaway movie, which is the 5th in the series. The Odyssey is not even cracking the top 100 most profitable opening days of all time at the box office. It's Christopher Nolan's 3rd best. And I don't think I'm alone in feeling like that's a little underwhelming, especially given all of the hype from the critics and influencers about just how great this movie was, how iconic it was, how it's one of the best movies of all time, which contradicts what I'm hearing from regular people in my life. They're all saying it's dark, not historically accurate, bland. There's definitely great visual spectacles that they like, things that they think are pretty cool and from a film production standpoint, but the consensus is it's just another Christopher Nolan movie that looks really cool, but the story just drags. The acting seems weird given the time period with the American accents that don't really seem to be consistent either. It just doesn't feel like the epic that the Odyssey should be. They've absolutely nerfed Odysseus as a character. They replaced his character flaws with guilt and things like that. It's like he didn't even go on a journey at all, really, I guess, except he stops running away from wanting to go home. Whereas in the original Odyssey, he's super arrogant, he's egotistical and brash, and often either he or his crew suffer for those things. But on the flip side of those flaws in the story, he's extremely witty, smart, capable, positive most of the time, and they just did what they typically do with male heroes, and they made him sad. They made him a shell of himself. They focused too much time on plot lines that didn't matter just to give especially the female characters more agency within the movie. And as a result, I think it just didn't really please anyone. I think this movie, especially as people rewatch it, is going to poke some serious holes in the pedestal that Christopher Nolan is projected upon. It's as if he can do no wrong, but when you look back at movies like Dark Knight Rises, maybe the first time you watched it, if you're just casually watching it, you're like, wow, this looks so cool, I can't believe they're knocking the wings off a plane and stuff. But then when you think about the Bane's plan, you're like, what in the fuck? Why is he doing that? Why did he take Batman to this hole across the world just so there could be the really cool rope climbing scene, or he gets rit of the rope or whatever, and then Batman somehow makes it all the way back to Gotham City and spends hours using gasoline to make some sort of visual image of a bat signal burning, and it just doesn't make sense. It looks cool, but when you think about it, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. And I think that's what the Odyssey is going to be for the vast majority of people that rewatch it. If people even do rewatch it, a lot of the people I know aren't exactly looking forward to rewatching it, but I'm sure if there's nothing else to do, I could be talked into it, and I'm sure I'll have that exact same feeling where I just pick apart things that's going wrong in the movie or stuff that's stupid. I believe Christopher Nolan's way too smart to let this type of shit slide in his movies, but time and time again he does. And I just think his fans are so loyal because they like that he can make things look really cool on screen that they just completely ignore plot holes or story flaws for the sake of spectacle. I just can't figure out why in the world Hollywood cannot learn that doing things to just provoke people and be provocative for the sake of a message is just not profitable. It's never going to be profitable, and they have to stop.